A cleaner working overtime discovered something strange. There seemed to be voices calling from beneath the swimming pool, seeing their cards and phones nearby, saying she could save both of them if they gave her the password. The two sisters in the pool could only give out the password, but the cleaner discovered there was only $5 in the card. This obviously left her feeling very disappointed. At this moment, the frail older sister's condition was critical. The younger sister could only beg the cleaner for help, mentioning that her sister had diabetes. But the cleaner didn't care about any of this. Without receiving her compensation, she didn't want to help the two people in the pool. Then the cleaner turned around and left. Seeing her sister already shivering from the cold, the younger sister took out a plastic board from behind her, took it aside and carefully sharpened it. Then she came to the opening and shouted loudly to call the cleaner. When the cleaner lay down wanting to communicate with the two, the younger sister angrily attacked her. The furious cleaner went to the office, simply treated her wound, then went to the control panel on the side and turned on the pool cleaning function. The two people in the pool didn't know what they were about to face. At this time, the water outlet on the side started spraying water. As the water output grew increasingly larger, the two were choked by the cleaning water and couldn't breathe. The younger sister picked up a piece of clothing trying to block the water outlet, but the water pressure was too strong and couldn't be stopped at all. At this point, the older sister had already fallen unconscious. Only then did the cleaner turn off the water outlet. The two were already holding each other underwater. Seeing the water outlet had stopped spraying, only then did they feel relieved. But unexpectedly, the cleaner had another bad idea. Having just noticed the older sister's ring, she told the two people in the pool this was their last chance. If the older sister handed over her ring, she would let them out. The two could only helplessly hand over the ring. The cleaner's purpose was finally achieved. Seeing this huge diamond ring, she felt very satisfied inside. Then she came to the control room, preparing to help the two people in the pool escape. But when she pressed the pool cover switch, the pool cover had no response at all. Only then did she realize her password had already been changed by the administrator. At this moment, the cleaner was completely panicked. She hurriedly came outside to comfort the two people in the pool, telling them her password had been changed. When the two asked her to help call the police, the cleaner directly refused. She didn't want the police to know she had taken their ring and didn't want to be caught by detectives because of this. Facing their plea for help, the cleaner had no choice but to turn around and leave. At this time, the two felt deep despair. Soon, the older sister fell into a coma. The younger sister beside her was frantic with anxiety. She knew her sister urgently needed insulin now, so she came to the bottom of the pool again, wanting to pull out the drainage grate and use it to smash open the pool cover. But the drainage grate was fixed with screws, and even using all her strength, there was no movement. So she could only swim to the surface while relying on brief moments to breathe air. Looking at her sister's serious condition, the younger sister felt there wasn't much time left for them. This time, she took that piece of clothing to the bottom of the pool. Using that piece of clothing, she finally successfully pulled out the drainage grate. She quickly swam to the surface and forcefully smashed it against the pool cover. The cover cracked open. The two finally saw hope. After some effort, the younger sister successfully rescued her older sister.